Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Krista and I'm doing your June 2019 reading for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is for June 2019. I hope that you enjoyed your May 2019 reading. This is for all Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, and Capricorn Rising signs. If you want a personal reading for any specific issue, my information is in the description for this video below. Otherwise, we're going to do a general reading, so apply accordingly. Nice, concise 5-card reading today. Bottom of the deck card for general energy for the month, and then we'll get jumpers from our oracle decks here. What does Capricorn need to know for the month of June 2019? Messages for Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know? Capricorn Sun, Moon, and Rising for June 2019. Messages for Capricorn. What does Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, and Capricorn Rising need to know for? Here we go, folks. So just the energy right off the bat, we're looking at, I'm going to get all of these cards from the bottom of the deck. So we're finishing off with a little bit of a broken heart here, something that, you know, may be dogging you. But I just think it's something that you are not ready to let go of at this time, even though you're moving on. Things could be tickety-boo. You could feel solid and on top of things, for example. But, you know, there is perhaps an old heartache here or something that we can't let go of at this time. I do see you moving forward really confidently here. Otherwise, because you've already been through something, you've already had to let go of something or stop being so strict about something, but this has actually enhanced your reality thus far. So bottom of the deck energy, like I said, for the month of June. So it's technically the Knight of Wands. So this is really sort of flirtatious energy. This is kind of devil may care energy. It's kind of moving. There could be sort of risk taking here. It's pretty risky, but it's fun. There's a great deal of lightheartedness though. Ultimately, it's very lighthearted and it's full of passion. So this is a really gorgeous card to have for the month of June for you. But right underneath it, we have some, you know, very, very sudden, perhaps unexpected changes around a concern that you felt was really, really stable or steady, but that you perhaps had been aching for a change around that issue anyway. So I actually think that the Tower here, between the 4 and the Knight is actually a very, very positive thing. I just think something that was sort of stale isn't really available anymore. And, you know, and that's for everyone's benefit. So really gorgeous bottom of the deck energy. Like I said, really spirited. Let's get to it. You know, it's very kind of like winky and nudgy kind of energy. I just think it's really fun and passionate. So the situation for you in the month of June is the 7 of Wands. So in the same energetic spirit here with the Knight, this is kind of, you know, fiery energy in relation to protecting something. Perhaps you might need to revisit something. You might need to reassess something. I always consider the 7s, you know, a reassessment energy. So you could be protecting something here or defending something here that could require, or on some level you feel, you know, needs to have a second glance at, a second look at, but you still have a lot of energy here. That's not a tired energy, and you have a lot of support as well. So you're just coming out of the 6 into the 7, for example. So you've already felt pretty victorious about something and you're on solid ground. Here in the challenge position is, you know, this sense of independent energy, independent wealth, doing something by yourself, having yourself to rely on, Perhaps you are taking care of someone else right now. Or, you know, someone's, if you're in a partnership, for example, you could feel like you need some alone time. I think it would be wise to just go right ahead and ask for that if that's the case for you. You could want to also invite someone else into your cozy sense of wealth and sense of well-being here. Right in the center of everything, sorry, I was just thinking about having this water right in the middle of everything. I think there is a message of love here. There is, with the page, oh my gosh, there's a little squirrel outside. He's so cute. Sorry, I got distracted, folks. With the Page of Cups, there is this, you know, this undercurrent or this whisper of love, this whisper, this, you know, it's a really deep feeling. There's a great a depth to the feeling here, but it's almost like the first whisper or the first love letter, the first love note, you know, the first I love you, that type of thing. So something very, very sweet lay in the center of the whole month for you. Just gorgeous. So I really feel confident here that you can sort of inspire someone kind of into your lair, if you will. Here with the Queen of Swords. So we have, this is hidden. This is what's available to you that you may not be aware of, for example, or, you know, the undercurrent. You know, this is considered the Ice Queen. She can be considered the Divorce Queen. There could be perhaps, you know, incisive or decisive or even divisive words or language here. And it is just to the right of this sort of language of love. So just be, you know, just be aware here, because there's a lot of warm energy here, right? Everything from the Knight to the 7 and the 9 and the Page of Cups here. It's very, very warm. And then we get into some cool energy, right? We have what's hidden and then the outcome being the 3 of Swords. So, you know, beware here that we're not saying, we're not being exacting, right? We want to stay warm. We want to stay cozy, stay in the love zone, right? You want to get out of a comfort zone here. Get out of a comfort zone here. Maybe being exacting may not be your best friend this time. If this is a love or relationship issue, if this is about, say, finances, for example, or it is about projects, I think that you could be meeting up with an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, right? This is actually Libra's card here. Aquarius would be the king. And of course, this is really nice Sagittarius energy here. So you could be dealing with, you know, other personalities entirely under these auspices, or people who behave this way. But ultimately, what she's telling us is that, you know, this is a cold energy. She's seen it all. She's been there. So it could just be something that you've seen before. You've witnessed it before. Be careful that we're not going back into something. We're not going back in time. We're not repeating sort of like any one of these 3 swords, which would be an old heartache. So I want to see actually why the outcome is a 3 of Swords for you. Because there's so much warmth in here. I think there could be an element of, you know, being really, really excited about something, possibly being pushed into a new direction. And then either remembering something here or having someone or something come back around. And I feel strongly with the 3 of Swords, there could be something on repeat. So, you know, just beware here that we're speaking kindly to others and to ourselves. We're keeping high spirits, high energy. You want to be focused on the future here. Yeah, I mean, there was a little bit of conflict. There was an old argument. Make sure that we don't repeat that, okay? This could be a third party as well. Someone else who really isn't welcome into the situation, who's showing up again, causing problems, that type of thing. But it's around some sort of discord. It could be friendly competition. But because this is sort of highlighting something right beneath this sort of sweet message here. I just think that there's a slight interruption. So there could be a third party interruption here, and it could cause a little bit of conflict or chaos. It's short-lived. We're dealing with, low, minor arcana. But if it is flirty and playful, that's one thing. Make sure that the other person is operating at the same speed. If this is a flirting or love or relationship matter, for example, make sure the other person is on the same page as you, right? Like this is language and communication and knowledge. So just make sure that they're on the same page as you. We do have magic here with the Raven. I mean, one of my favorite cards out of the whole deck is the magic card here. I think that you have a lot of power. You could even have an heir in the first 5 planets of your own chart. This could even be your energy. Just beware here that you're not over processing or overthinking or bringing about past behavior, bringing about past, say, conversations or even arguments into the present. So because that wouldn't be the same as living in the moment, the magic is living in the moment. So we're just going to stay present, stay in the moment, stay comfortable, stay cozy, right? Have that independent wealth to share, have it to offer. And this really nice flirty energy. We do have freedom here. I think it's maybe freedom from being cold, believe it or not, right? There's this element to me because we're dealing with 2 different worlds, the cool and the warm here. What gives you freedom? What gives you freedom within a relationship, within a job environment, within a creative venture? So you have magic and freedom. Maybe the freedom to move on from worry, the freedom to forgive and move forward, to mend a situation and refuse to get dragged back into it, right? You want to refuse to get dragged back into something that either you or someone else would have considered competitive or chaotic somehow. Even if you are working toward the same ends, right? You just have 2 different ways of going about it. So there could be an element of respectability here. But, mending fences, I think mending hearts, you making your mind your best friend, not becoming cold or telling yourself stories about why or how someone did what they did, etc. I think it's important to stay passionate and sweet in the month of June, Capricorn. Like I said, there is a little bit of defensive energy there. Something did sort of go by the wayside. Maybe just something you had planned for yourself didn't work out exactly as you had wanted it to. Someone else might have gotten in the middle of it. I would be gentle with yourself and others at this time. Whenever I see the Queen of Swords, like I said, there's a little... she has a lot of truth to tell as well. I mean, the one thing you can never accuse her of is lying. So, I mean, it's like the truth is out. The truth's on the table. It's not like anyone's going to be confused about what's in someone's mind. But, maybe there's a gentle way to do that, right? Here we have trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. So, free yourself from concern, free yourself from maybe a sense of over control or exacting energy. We're going to try to stay in the warmth, stay loving, stay sweet, try to keep that flirtatious sort of devil may care energy. Make sure you're on the same page as someone and you're speaking the same language here. And perhaps it's either time to talk about letting something go that wasn't working, a communication issue, or to, even within your own mind or for your own well-being, you're going to pay attention to let something go here, lovingly so that it's released and you can move on. So nothing overarchingly difficult for you in the month of June here, just staying in the moment. You know, you have the magic is real. Trust that faith will carry you through. Have faith in the issue. And I believe everything will work out well for you, at least by the end of June. So that is your reading, Capricorn. I hope that you enjoyed it. I will see you in the next video. Take excellent care. Bye for now.